intended and unintended. The decisions we make, the actions we bring, have weight. Come to work every day and be just and strong in the actions you bring.
You destroyed our family for nothing! You have me now?
They have me. They have you. Underwood, 2016.
I'm afraid it is.
Diane, 11:30 a.m., February 24th. Entering the town of Twin Peaks.
I am aware that I'm surrounded by people who feel that they could do the job better. But for better or worse, the crown has landed on my head.
She looks good, doesn't it? TV addict Shelly Horton is here to take you through the best streaming services. Good morning to you, Shelly.
Oh, you've come to the right girl.
Well, tell us what's hot on Stan at the moment.
Okay, so at the moment on Stan, everyone's talking about Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
It's been 25 years since the first series. Now it's back. I watched an episode last night. It's a little bit freaky. David Lynch, he is freaky, but it's fascinating. And you've got some of the same characters back, just 25 years older, which is, I think, a really interesting thing to see on TV.
How he roped them all back in was interesting. That was a great story in the paper over that. Anyway, we digress. Netflix is also a good one?
Netflix.
Or did you have a few more on Stan to talk about?
Just quickly
Go.
on Stan, because
Yes,
Stan's
Stan.
one of my favourites, remember?
It's my favourite.
Billions. Have you gotten into
it's
it?
Great.
Oh, my God. So they've just finished season 2. Go back, watch it. It's one of my favourite shows. It stars...
Paul Guacamole.
Love Paul Giamatti
yeah.
and Damian Lewis, who is actually from Homeland. It's
Yeah, so
just fabulous. Then I would say Better Call Saul, because that is
so
like the
good.
prequel to Breaking Bad.
It's brilliant television. I finished it yesterday.
My hubby loves it.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
so much for
Well,
me.
I'm caught up anyway.
So let's go to Netflix now.
Okay, Netflix, of course, it's all about House of Cards. Dropped yesterday. I've already watched the first episode. Could not be more excited. It is just fantastic. And in the era of Trump, it's just so relevant.
Yes, doesn't
and
it?
I will watch it just to see what Robin Wright actually wears
She
every
is
episode.
magnificent.
She is amazing.
What an
And Kevin
actress.
Spacey is terrifying.
Isn't he? What about Foxtel Play?
Well, you've got Game of Thrones coming up, so that's July 13, very, very soon. Now, if anyone hasn't seen Game of Thrones, I can't explain it to you.
No.
It's, kind of medieval, but has dragons and a bit of fantasy. I would like to explain some of the characters, but there are actually 257 named cast members.
We probably
That's
don't have
a lot.
time for that. What about Apple TV, which is now in the mix?
Okay, so a great one that has just screened, which is Big Little Lies, which had Nicole Kidman in it
Yes,
and Reese
Leanne
Witherspoon.
Moriarty book.
Leanne's book, Aussie book. So I've got to say, my favourite show of the year so far. I absolutely loved it. And the most exciting thing is Reese Witherspoon just announced on Twitter that she's trying to get a second series happening. So I really hope that happens. The other one I'd like you to look out for is Genius, Einstein, and that's starring Jeffrey Rush. So it's a biopic.
Oh, yeah.
8 episodes about
Apparently he's brilliant.
Einstein.
And he looks just
He
like
does.
him.
He's incredible.
Yeah.
Just
Isn't he?
incredible.
There he is, right there. Bang. Okay, now how would you like to watch Stan? It's my favourite, of course.
Your favourite?
Yeah. I'm not just towing the company line either. I legitimately mean that. For 12 months, absolutely free. Well, we have 50 subscriptions to give away. All you have to do is head to our Facebook page and tell us in 25 words or fewer why you love Stan so much for your chance to win.
Now, speaking of great deals, we can exclusively announce this morning that Kogan has unveiled its brand new smartphone, hitting the market at, Shelley?
$199.
What?
$199.
What does it do?
I mean, it costs more to replace your screen on your iPhone
It does.
for that. Okay, it's a smartphone and it's an Aussie company, so I would love people to get behind it and support them. It's fairly basic, but I think it's perfect if you've got kids who are just starting to get to the age where you want to give them a phone so that they can call you if the train's late or something, but you don't really want them streaming or getting on Tinder. So yes, you can, I think, perfect for my parents who aren't going to be using the internet when they're looking for things, except maybe Dad will look at the surf times for fishing.
Just quickly, has it got a camera?
Yes, it does.
Right,
yeah, it's
okay.
got everything you need. It's just
Amazing.
a little bit slower than
That's
some of the
right.
others.
Okay.
Perfect, particularly if you're worried about kids dropping and breaking a phone.
You too can take advantage of your elderly parent. Shelly Horton,
You
what's
know I
happened to
will. Dad will get the tard times. You know that.
Poor
How are
Dad.
the tides?
Thanks, Shelley. It is news time. Bang on 8 o'clock.